As I just got told that my mic was muted, so we're gonna try again. I'm gonna watch the stream and see if my voice comes up now. And that's it. It's good. Okay, well, so far, I'm really sorry. You missed the constructor standings and you missed the driver standings. But we are on a hot lap here with FAC Michael. Just finished the first sector, going into the second sector. Really tricky on traction here, especially in intermediate conditions. Going to the first corner of the SS and the second one going a little bit wide. But so far it's only his first lap going on the hairpin. Really have to be careful with the curbs here. If you hit them too much, you can definitely, in the wet, you can lose it on traction. Gonna be a left one and a long right hander, especially in the dry it's already a tricky corner, but in the wet you really have to be careful here on traction, because you can just lose it in the wind, as we have yellow flags as a McLaren. Turn around, it should be vochtige windjes. Here on the back straight, FAC Michael, FAC Michael, coming up to the hairpin, really late on braking, locked up a little bit, goes a little bit wide here, didn't invalidate, that's really important, get your banker in, finish the lap, last left-hander, tricky corner as well in the wet, everything's tricky in the wet here, and that's a lap done. It's a 1:45.236. Let's see who is on a lap behind him. Daniel Gaming Pro coming up to the line. ERS out 1:46.191, and as it's Mike just on first position now in a 1:43.8. Big gap to the other drivers, but still a lot to come. Farah just finished his lap on a 1:45.4. There's a Red Bull coming up, 1:45.8, but an invalid lap. And there's already a disqualification. Mart Wine, I think Mart Win, disqualified and isn't allowed to set a lap and has to start all the way from the back. Welcome back, welcome back. I can hear you're out of breath a little. Well, I've got news for you as well. I just got notified that my mic was muted, so I was telling everyone what was going on and nobody heard it. So yeah, that's a big fail for the first on the first stream here, but Yeah. Lorenzo, who was on a hot lap as well. His first one, I believe, going wide and invalidates. That's a shame. Vochtige Windjes also invalidates. Who is on a flying lap? Nexa Artist. Yeah, Nexa Artist already in the final sector now, coming up to the hairpin to finish his lap. Really tricky braking zone here. Goes around nice and easy. Good on traction. Coming up to the final corner now. Almost out of ERS. This looks really promising. A bit slippery on the exit of the last one, but he did a 1:44.1 and is in P3 at the moment. No, it isn't, especially on intermediate conditions. It's a decent time. Yeah, well, that's Cody's for you. I'm on board on Lorenzo at the moment. Maybe you can get us through his lap. From Lorenzo. Let's see. His middle sector was a 33.3. I just got notified you're muted as well. Nobody can hear you on stream. Do you have your shared voice on? Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
I'll wait, because it's... now I can. Sorry.
Yeah, everybody can hear you now?
Not the best start, but we go again.
It isn't, but it can... Look at the positive side, it only can go better from here.
That is true. Who are you on board with at the minute?
Yeah, with Belade Colonel, but he isn't on a lap. Yuri Vos is at the moment, he already did a lap.
Gone up to fourth with a 1:44.7. No, fifth, sorry, with a 1:44.7.
Oh, no, he isn't on a lap.
Next artist is coming up to the very long straight. I think this is the longest straight on the calendar. I am
so.
correct.
I believe
Daniel
so. And if it isn't, it really feels like it.
Coming up to the airpin now, and Alpha Mayo's gone off and Daniel Game Pro, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Coming up to the final corner. I am so sorry, I'm terrible with corner names.
Well, that's you and me both, Warren.
He's just at one. He didn't improve, I think he. How did it? I think he might have matched this time.
He did.
Let's go on board with Beladan Colonel.
Colonel, yeah, it's a Dutch name. like most of them. I just noticed, I think Lorenzo went off track as well in his last.
Yeah, he's invalidated. I think he must have lost it, you know, on the long straight if he touched that grass. think he must have lost it there. Let's have a look at Wenji. I think that's how you say it. I'll let you go through the lap.
Yeah, Vochtig Windje is last part of his lap, sector 3 on the long right-hander, and really struggling on traction there. Almost lost it, but he kept it on track. That really cost him a lot of time. He didn't set a valid lap so far, but there's still 6.5 minutes to go, so at least he can get a banker in now and yeah, improve on that. Second to last corner, again struggling a bit on traction there, which compromised his exit a bit. Last corner, don't want to go too wide
here.
Yeah, don't want to run wide there because it's an invalidation, and Vochtig Windje has a 1:44.6 on his
and
first.
I just realised it's May has just gone quickest with a 1:42.9. It's actually a really good lap in a way.
Yeah, it is. It is a quick lap.
I just missed that.
And I think he's on another lap again and just set a purple first sector. So he is improving.
Let's get on board with him.
It's Mike 44.
Thank you.
He gets a nice little tow from FIC Magil, I think it is. No, it's Ferre, who is an AI that can really hinder him here because AI tend to stay on...
He cannot go AI.
No, they really tend to stay on the racing line. Yeah, it's got dirty air now and goes too wide, and that's an invalidation.
That's not his fault. In my opinion, the AI should... Ferre shouldn't have gone AI there. If he's going to go AI, or just pit, that hindered his lap a little bit. I don't think, who was that? Was that Smayak? I don't think he'll be happy with that.
No, I don't think he would be happy with that, and but yeah, who knows, maybe he's gonna dive into the pits and put on a new set of tires. Only 4 minutes to go. It really flew by.
I just realised it has gone down to 4 minutes. Are you on board with that at the minute?
Yeah, Vochtig Windje in the McLaren, but I don't think he's on a lap now. He's diving into the pits. Sam looks to be on a lap.
Yeah, he's on the lap.
And the first sector really looks slippery. His backhand really looks as if it's really loose here. Still gets a nice line.
YT Flex has gone quickest with a 1:42.8. Really good lap from YT Flex. Just missed that.
We are really missing all the pole times here.
There's so many people on track. We can't what's it called, keep in touch to try and figure out who's on track and who's not.
True. Well, if it's gonna... as Sam almost lost it, but kept the car on track. Really curious if it's gonna be rain in the race as well.
I hope if it rains, it might bring some, like, what's the word? Some, like, I can't think what it's called. Enjoyment, that's the word.
Yeah, it can bring enjoyment for us, but as a driver, it's just horror. At least in my opinion, it's horror.
It says FAC Matchy hours on the lap, but no, he isn't. This game's confusing.
And Sam has an improvement of almost a second and is in 11th place now. Is Flex doing another lap? Now he invalidated.
You can easily invalidate around China. If you run that slightly wide, you've invalidated.
In the last corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, last
it's
corner.
A nightmare.
A middle sector as well. The SS, where if you run wide, you also risk it's high risk of just spinning out because the curbs are not massively high, but they are a bit raked. which can unsettle your car really easy on traction.
I just realised your boss is on there, like coming up to the final corner. Run wide a little bit, but not as much. What is he going to set? A 1:44.3. He has improved, gone up to 6.
He is. Really curious. I think I'm gonna go on board with it's Michael for his last run. Let's see where he's up now. Oh, still has a long way to go.
If I see Machiel's gone quickest through the first sector, it might be a glitch, but I might have. It wouldn't be Codemasters if there wasn't glitches actually, so.
Yeah, it. Let's not start the Codemasters glitch discussion because it's just terrible. This game's out for almost a year and it's still full of it. He's got a second purple sector as well.
It might be a
FSC
glitch. Let me have a look.
Ooh, runs a little bit wide there. That's compromising his exit speed and gonna carry that through the whole straight here.
It is a glitch. I think it's his best first and middle sector. Just had a look.
So it should have been green instead of purple.
Yeah, is he going to get held up by the Mercedes?
Ooh, it looks like it. Not
It's a bit close. Oh. That was close.
It was, but still, he moved out of the way and Flex retired from the session. Doesn't think he can improve. And FAC Michael a 43.8 on his final run. And I'm going on board with it's Mike now, who is competing for P1 in his qualifying session. Only, well, less than a tenth behind Flex. It's only a couple hundreds of seconds. So, doing really, really good. Coming out of turn 3 or 4. Oof. Big snap of oversteer there, as FAC Michael in front of him, who can give him some dirty air or a good toe, depends on if he can come close in the right section. But this is looking all right. Coming up to the long S's. Don't know if it's officially the S's, and FAC Michael is still on the racing line there.
I think it is. FAC matching up. Michael has to get out of the way.
Yeah.
This is hindering Mike's time.
Yeah,
I don't think it's Mike's in the backer. Just moved a little bit later there, in my opinion, for Michael.
Yeah, he did. I think it cost him time. I don't see any sector times anymore. I believe. Oh, he went wide and
had a bit of understeer.
Yeah, and I think he was a bit frustrated with FSC Michael moving out of the way too late there and just smashed his car in the wall. Not what we want to see, but yeah, still.
Permate's just on third with a 1:43.6. That's actually not a bad time.
It isn't. It's a great time, and I think that is qualifying done. Still.
Oh.
Jump 172 standing.
Third, sir.
Has a better time and starts 14. And now that is qualifying done.
What a quality that was.
Yeah, what a quality it was. We didn't went on. We missed all the all the fast times. Sorry for that, guys.
There's just so many people on that, so we couldn't really do much about it. It
is, and I'm running you through the standings now. YT Flex starting on first place. It's Mike second. Nexa Artist third. Ferret 360 fourth. FAC Michael fifth. Rifle Science sixth. Yuri Vos seventh. NRINN eighth. Sam ninth. Colin 10th. Vochtig Windje 11th, Beladen Colonel 12th, Lorenzo 13th, Jump 172 Standing 14th, Daniel Gaming Pro 15th, and Mr. Let's call him Win. Mr. Win 15th.
My mic was eating, so I didn't eat down the mic.
So, and it's raining in the race as well. Looks like inter conditions.
Fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be really, really difficult for the guys.
Especially turn one. Turn one's a nightmare. If you get Do not, I would say don't go side by side of turn 1, because it's a hill, and geez, that never ends well.
It is, and you really have to be careful if you're on the inside, because you tend to understeer in the first corner and go to the outside, so you could hinder other drivers or wheel bang them, or yeah, in the worst case, crash out together.
That is true. You're saying some true facts, huh?
So let me get a little sip of my beverage because my voice is starting to crack up.
I'll let you. I'll let you do the start sequence.
That's gonna be a first one for me.
I've never done a. Oh, someone's gone off for weather. That's great. I think Collins just ran wide.
Already, well, luckily it is just a formation lap now, on which you can't get any damage. So after seeing quali, what do you think? Do you dare to do a top 3 prediction?
No, because no me, I'll jinx him.
The old commentator's curse.
I just realised Mike's got past YT Flex on the formation lap.
Oh.
I think YT Flex might have run wide. Some boat went through.
So it's Mike. Yeah, it's Mike just passed. Well, still it's the formation lap, so no extra points to be gained here. But
sadly,
yeah, if you run wide, you run wide.
And just mine starts 16th. Who came in late? Or am I just been dumb? The tyre strategy, or the pit stop strategy, one stop, the lap 15 to 17 on the inters, or 2 stop. I don't even know when the next, when that will be, because it's just keep me off, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult one. We don't know what as Flex is really trying to get some heat in those back tires and just runs over a marker board, and it's Mike just doing a nice Tokyo drift there. But yeah, we don't know what the weather's gonna be like. So if it's gonna stay like this, you're just staying. But if it dries up, it can just throw over your. As Ferre and
the racing points
Michael
collided.
Yeah, they collided and have to start on cold tires now, which isn't good anytime, but especially in the rain isn't what you want.
Mercedes 1 2, Red Bull 3rd and 8th. Racing Point 4th and 5th. Alpha Tauri 6th and 16th. It's Martin in the Alpha Tauri. Yeah. Is this coming a really interesting race?
It is, as everybody's lined up now, and we're just waiting for the lights to come up. As Ferre is disqualified. Oh no. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and a little hold. Away we go. And it looks like a really good start from YT Flex, who already got a small gap, but it's Mike behind him, not under a lot of pressure, and Ferre wins the position on the start there. First couple of corners.
Oh, McLaren's gone round in vochtig windje.
Oh, vochtig windje. Yeah, really struggling there. Also has right end plate damage. Kind of messy.
Just caught the this collision with the Racing Point and the Ferrari.
Yeah,
and the Alfa Romeo's round as well.
Yeah, FAC Michael spun, Sam, and I think Daniel Gaming Pro.
Let me have a look.
Not sure.
No, Daniel's gone up 2 positions.
So
well, Daniel's going for the move from Lorenzo. Good move from Daniel. But will Lorenzo try and fight Matt? Not yet. Because you can't really go for a dive bomb in this corner. Well, you can't really go for a dive bomb anywhere in China.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. Jumps on wide.
Ooh.
Jump 172 standing. He ran wide. at the middle to the straight. Nearly lost the back end.
I am on board with Vochtig Windje now. I was really close to Yuri Vos, and Yuri Vos already out of not out of ERS, and he tries to go for a move here. Has the inside of the corner, side by side. Ooh, he runs Yuri a little bit wide there. Got the move done, and is up to 6th position now.
He's getting close between Fairway and next to Artist. I just realised Fairway actually had a really good. Oh, Mike's pitted.
Yeah, it's the standing glitch. Should sort itself out after the first sector. Yeah, it's really annoying. It always catches me out as well.
I thought he pitted.
But still, what happened to Whitey Flex?
This time the glitch is too mad.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Sam pitted.
Yeah, I think he got damaged when spun.
Yeah, had his right end plate taken off completely, so really needs to go there. And on my screen, I don't know if it's me, but it looks like it's starting to rain harder as the two Renaults are really fighting now. Colin and Ballade Colonel. Colin just passed Ballade Colonel in a great fashion there, as I have a horrible camera angle now on this is better. We can see something.
And that was saying Sam's leading. Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, well,
I hate this game.
It will fix itself after he crosses the first sector line. And there's a yellow flag. Looks like the Red Bull hit the wall. Doesn't look like he has damage. But
have we got damage off or something?
No, because Sam does have damage. But yeah, I didn't know. Ooh, and he's still struggling here on traction with the dirty tires.
Oh, he's just drifted around that corner.
I see Michael going for the move now on Lorenzo. He's on the inside. Oh, still side by side here. But Lorenzo keeps the position for now.
What have your thoughts been on the start, Conte?
I'm sorry?
No, at the start of the race, what have your thoughts been so far?
I have to say again, I didn't understand what you said.
It's right, you know, because it's the start of the race and it's lap 3.
Yeah.
What have your thoughts of the race been so far?
The thoughts of the race so far. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was it was a little bit of a messy lap 1 or turn 1, 2, and 3, I should say. And yeah, Sam just really unlucky to damage his wing there. What's going on?
Macho was looking for it on Lorenzo, but he was too far back. Will Macho try and go for it coming up to this corner? He is going for it, but it's a bit too far back still. But Lorenzo's ran wide a little bit. No, the side by side. This is not going to go well. Macho's got the way moved on. Up to 13th.
That is a great move in a spot where you normally wouldn't see any overtake. So yeah, really good overtake from him. As
yeah,
there's another yellow flag.
Daniel.
Oh, and Daniel lost his wing as well.
It's ghosting on because I've only just saw it and just wondered.
I think Martin Martin got overtaken by Lorenzo. I think Martin was a little put off because of that. No, he has wing damage, missing his left end plate. That's why
he might have
Martin
collided with Lorenzo. Or you know when Daniel put game into spun, he must have.
He completely missed his braking point for the pit entry, and I don't know how he's still going, but he didn't lose a wheel there.
The Mercedes are getting close up front as well.
Yeah, it's only 7/10 between the two. On ERS, Flex almost has more than double his ERS, so he's got enough to defend at least. But yeah, these two really running away now. I mean, look at the gap between Mike and Farah. It's already 7 seconds and we're 3 laps in.
It looks close on my screen, but then when you have a look at it from another camera angle, they're quite far from each other.
The two Mercedeses.
Will Mike have DRS, or is he gonna just... Is he using the DRS? I think he's using the DRS. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's gone off.
Yeah, and it's Martin win again. As it's Mike not close enough to make the move. And has to still stay slotted behind him. Nexa coming up to the back of Farah. And he took rival Cyan with him. So Farah under a lot of pressure now. So yeah, let's see if there still isn't any DRS because of the intermediate conditions.
Side by side with Daniel and Lorenzo. Lorenzo had a bit of a spin, I think, in the straight. So they're going side by side, coming up to the final corner. That's the wrong guy. But Daniel's got the move done.
Yeah, I think smart decision from Lorenzo not to fight that too hard. He was all the way on the inside of the corner, and yeah, just handed the corner to Daniel there in the end.
That is true.
Still, Ferre, Nexa and rival Cyan close together, but not really in a position to overtake yet. Nexa's trying his best, but Ferre is just doing enough to stay ahead of Nexa and Rifle here. Behind them, there's a 2-second gap to Vochtig Windje, who has Yuri Vos and NRYNN behind him. So not really pressure from behind for Rifle Cyan, but can't say that from Ferre.
There's a massive trap It's a massive triumph from third all the way down to 10th.
It is. It's really close together. I mean, the gap between second and third place is 9.8 seconds. It's a massive gap, but
ooh,
yeah.
Mike's pit again. Mike's pit first time, so.
And Colin just overtook NRYNN.
I think I know what Mike's doing. He's going through the slicks.
Really? Yeah. It stopped raining. Everybody's coming in now. Everyone's coming in, but surely it's too early. It just stopped raining and it isn't dry enough, right? For the... Let's go on board with this, Mike. Well, that dried up pretty quickly. It isn't looking that bad. And Vochtig Windje, the only one going for the hard tires, so probably he doesn't have to pit again. He can take those tires to the end.
Someone find me. Is Ronaldo second? What, did he get up to second? Oh, never mind, everyone pit.
Yeah, everyone pitted. And
got it. Ooh. What a Vochtig Windje has gone up onto the hards. That's an interesting call. Vochtig.
Yeah,
sorry, I am terrible with Dutch names.
Yeah, understandable with the ugly.
And I'm British as well.
But yeah, I think that's the best strategy. The mediums, you can't take these mediums to the end. As it's Mike now on the back of Belade Colonel, who's still on the intermediate tires.
I think he let him through.
I think so too. There's a yellow flag. It's the McLaren.
Yeah.
The one on the only one on the ultimate. Oh well, there's another one. Sam went for the soft tires, but yeah, you really don't wanna spin while you're in this position. Because I just wanted to say that I think his strategy is the best one you could have picked. He's the only one who can take his tires to the end of the race.
Why does he flex his pin?
Belade Colonel.
It's gonna be interesting to see where he comes out. I think they took these a lap too long. Nope, Flex has done the overtook, whatever it's called on Hawaii.
look at that gap. They were within a second of each other, and it's Mike now 6 seconds in front of him because he pitted that one lap early.
I think Flex made a mistake by pitting super late. I didn't even realise it stopped raining.
Yeah, me neither, and the track ride up really fast as well. But yeah, that's the downside. Flex, yeah, both Mercedeses, you can't pit together because you're gonna lose heaps of time then.
Because of double stacking?
Yeah, because you're double stacking. So he had to stay out that one lap longer, but luckily for him, they built up a big enough gap to Ferrer, who's still 5 seconds behind Flex at the moment, and he's setting up
contact with next to artist and Ferrer next to artist is just running to the back of Ferrer, I think.
Oh, in the braking
Next
zone.
has got damage. That was a good shot, I just saw it late. But will Ferrer go for it on the straight? He's got the DRS. And he's going to get the move done. But will next have to try and fight it? He's trying, but they're making a bit more contact. Oh.
This is a proper three-way battle now with Ferrer, Nexa and rival Sion.
Please do not go 3 wide up here.
Oh, well, at least no, they're sliding in behind, and Nexa, the big winner out of this fight, but still has some missing his right end plate, I believe.
Wheel banging. These lot do not get on at all, do they? They always like wheel banging each other. Oh, yeah. The AlphaTauri just nearly lost it. Got onto the grass.
Oh.
These are getting too close.
Ferrer almost going into the back of Nexa, who's struggling a bit with his front wing damage, but still can keep in front of Ferrer and rival Sion, which is, well, not that bad from him. But really unlucky, as you said, on damaging his wing in the braking zone there.
I think he if I'm correct, Ferrer broke at the right time, but then he must have just run straight into the back of him. Must have been a misjudgment of braking.
Yeah, probably. But from who? Did you happen to catch it?
From what I saw, Ferrer was in front. Looked like Nex had just slightly run into the back of him. Lost a bit of his front wing.
Oh, as Ferrer's going for the move now. Side by side on this corner, but can't pull it off here.
Why is Nex just not paying for his damage? Both have just run very wide.
Yeah, they did, and probably that's a warning. Yeah, I don't know why Nexa isn't pitting, but yeah, still he can keep his car. You can see here with the wing damage, he's going really wide.
Damage in China is a nightmare.
It is. It is. Some tracks you can pull it off with some damage, but there's so much medium and high speed corners here that you really need your front wing on your car.
We got the first penalty of the race for FAC match here, Michael. And then there's another penalty for Colin.
Just wanted to say, if one sheeps over the dam, more will follow. Colin just did the same and picked up a 3-second time penalty as well.
That's lucky. I think he just ran slightly wide and gave him a penalty. Everything's a penalty in this game. If you run that tiny bit wide, it's a penalty.
Yeah. Some tracks are. Fuck,
that's
the
a
wing
safety
is
car.
out.
No, close enough. It's a VSC. Close enough.
VSC. Now maybe this is the time for Nexa to go into the pits.
How has he lost it there? He must have made contact with someone.
I think so. It's a really odd place to go off, but and especially to the. Yeah, well, maybe he was caught on the curb there. Yeah, next to pitting. Ooh. So that frees up Ferrer.
What do you say?
Yeah, that frees up Ferrer, who was a little bit stuck behind Nexa. Was faster, but wasn't able to. As he almost loses the back there. and
Oh,
jump
Jump's got a drive-through.
172. A drive-through penalty.
I think it's a glitch when I just realised Yuri Voss has got a drive-through as well.
Yuri Voss as well.
He's not going to be happy about that.
As jump 172 already in to service his drive-through.
That's really unlucky. Knowing everything when if you try and slow down, the game just gives you a drive-through under the VSC anyway.
Yeah, yeah. If you're just a little bit too late, or it's getting green and you're 1,000 up on the VSC pace, it's not good.
And he don't really like you going too good.
Lorenzo spun.
That's a lot.
So, race getting from bad to worse for Lorenzo as well. But at least he didn't.
Let's have a look at contact with Yuri and Ferre. That's not Yuri. Never mind. Contact with Rifle and Ferre.
Ooh, and again, Ferris pitting, but he went into the back of Rifle on pit entry and damaged his wing. So this is going to take him more time now in the pits because he really needs to change his front wing. Because
Yuri's going to jump him.
Ooh, Yuri, yeah, he is. Yuri, no damage. Is Ferrer going to change his wing? Yes, he is.
This has got interesting now.
And they're going for
battle with Ferre and next to Artist again. But Ferre's just got overtook by Daniel Game and Pro. He'll have to get that move done on Daniel before he can try and push up more.
He does, but the gap to Nexa is pretty big now. It's, what is it, 6.5 seconds?
I think it's 6.5, yeah.
Yeah, between him and Nexa, and they're both on the hard tires. So yeah, he really needs to show pace because Daniel has to pit again. He can't take these tires to the end. But some really, really big gaps forming now between the drivers. Not really close battles anywhere.
This race is getting interesting. If a race, Lorenzo's lost it.
Again. Lorenzo again.
Yeah, I think he's really struggling. I just call it late.
Yeah, and it's every time it's the long right hander where he. No, it wasn't the long right hander where he lost it.
He's just coming past sector 2. 1. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look at the warnings. Mike's got 1 warning. Flex has got 1 warning. Rifle doesn't have any. Colin has a penalty and 5 warnings. Jeez, he must have been going wide at every corner. NRY, I'll just call him that, has a warning. Belladin, Colonel, has got 1 warning. Machel's got, how has he got? He got 8 warnings. Only 1 penalty.
8 warnings for
strange.
1 penalty. That's strange.
4 warnings on the first lap.
I wonder.
Yuri's got 4. Sorry, come on.
Yeah, no, just finish it. I'll say it after.
Next has got 2 warnings, 1 away from a penalty. Daniel's got 2 warnings, 1 away from a penalty. Ferre, I think, has just got a penalty, so he ain't gonna be happy with that. Jump's got 4 warnings, but hasn't got a penalty. Lorenzo's got a warning. Sam's got 1 warning. And Martin got 2 warnings. Watchik had 3 warnings. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was just wondering, you mentioned, because we started this race with 15 drivers and someone joined, probably during quali, it is known that it can cause timing and penalty glitches. I wonder if that's it, because if you have 8 warnings and just 1 penalty, that's a bit strange, because normally you get a penalty after 3 warnings.
You got 4 warnings on the first lap and it didn't get a penalty from it. I just realised a safety car will put both Ferrari and next artist back into this race.
Yeah, because they can go on until the end. But the gap into the gap to the top 2 is really big.
It's increasing.
Yeah.
But they're coming up to a lap after Martin. So, Mr. 40 wins, sorry. It could get interesting with the 2 Mercedes.
Yeah, but that gap stays level as well. The gap between It's Mike and YT Flex. I believe after the pit stops it was 5 seconds, and it just went up a second and stayed 6 seconds, and the gap on rival Cyan just keeps increasing. So, but they all have to pit except Nexa and Farah.
I think Nexa and Farah have made the right call here. They could have got this correct. You always got another penalty.
Yeah, another 3-second penalty.
Someone's gone off.
It's a Red Bull, I believe.
Jump has spun at the BSC.
Yeah, his wing off completely.
What was I saying about a VSC or safety car could help both Nexa and Ferrari?
Yeah, and I wonder where are the top guys now? They're too far away. Nobody's gonna.
Could be closer. So you hear me down the right?
Yeah, I was just wondering. Sam. Oh yeah, he's pitting now. He was on the soft tires and 6 laps, even though.
I don't think he meant to go on the softs.
I think he made a mistake as well. Because the softs speeding on the VSC, Ferre.
That's not. He's gonna be kicking himself.
Yeah, and that's the commentator's curse you were talking about, because you said Ferre and Nexa, if there's going to be a late safety car, are in a great position, and he picks up a drive-through, which costs him even more time.
I hope Ferre isn't in the pit. I hope Ferre is not in the stream. I really hope not. He's not going to be happy now. I jinxed him.
Yeah, sorry, Ferre.
First comms is not going well in this league, is it, for me?
Already jinxing people now. First race.
This is why I didn't want to guess the top 3. So anything can happen.
Yeah, and finally we've got some people closing up. FAC Michael coming to the back of Belade Colonel. He's within 5/10 of a second now, 6/10. So
nice pronunciation.
Hopefully we're gonna see some nice battles between these 2 guys, because Belade Colonel already had some battles with his partner in crime in Renault, Colin.
Are them 2 teammates? Oh, no, that's awkward. I thought one of them was in with McLaren. That's awkward, isn't it? Oh, someone's gone that. What?
Who's that? It was a brief yellow, but
might be a yellow flag glitch.
And in the
I'm not going to
meanwhile,
jinx anyone anymore.
in the meanwhile, Nexa slowly coming up to Yuri Vos as well, and he's on the hard tires. Yuri, 8-lap-old mediums, can go a few laps more, but I think this is the crossover point where the hard tires are going to be better over the medium tires.
Matchup Michael's not that far behind Baladan. Oh god. Baladan Colonel.
Beladen Colonel. Just call him Colonel. It's like the Dutch word for colonel. Just call him Colonel.
I cannot pronounce his name at all. Such a difficult name to say.
Yeah, it is. The pronunciation of Dutch is quite difficult.
It's getting close with next to artists and you're with us. So
Yeah, and we really needed to spice up the stream a little bit. I mean, it's been quite on track now for a couple of laps because of the gaps, but yeah, in a few laps we're gonna see guys pitting as Sam and Jump already did, but yeah, and can all go off then. Next are really coming close now to Yuri Vos in who's in the Williams.
you've gone wide a little bit. Not fully though. A safety car would line up this race.
Yeah, it will, but for it to be really good, it would be nice if everyone pits and then the safety car comes out. Everyone is
We have got a battle between Jump 172 standing and YT Flex. Lap car against Flex. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nothing else really going on. We got Nexa closing up on Yora. But I think he's going to get DRS on this next straight. Yes, he is. If we got out that corner right, he has got DRS. Gaining a little bit on Yuri Vos. We won't go for the move up the hill. Can there just be a move?
Yeah, please let it be a move. Yeah, but it's really hard. I mean, Nexa is almost out of ERS. Yuri Vos still has some left to defend. So, and I don't know if his overtake isn't stuck because he just put it out now. But if he can manage his ERS, it would make overtaking Yuri a lot easier for him.
It's glitching on my screen. It's saying it's going up 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910.
Between who?
The ERS on Thingy's car. I think it might be that ERS glitch when if you use it at the start.
Yeah,
So
that's a really weird glitch.
How have you found this race so far? I've already got one word for this race.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it in one word. It started off okay, a little bit messy, but okay. We had a lot of battles after that, but now it all died off a bit.
And now we can just kick our feet up into another battle. Yuri and I can't even speak. Next artists are getting close, but it's a bit too far back.
Yeah,
but Nexa has got DRS.
He can stay in the DRS of Yuri Vos, but yeah, you see it a lot on F1. It's sometimes it's easy to come on the back of someone and catch up with them, but then if it comes to overtaking, you've got the dirty air of the car in front of you through the corner, so you really have to get a good exit in a DRS zone to overtake.
Favor's just got past Daniel because Daniel's in the pits.
And
yes, it's been an overtake.
Yeah, I think Daniel is going for the medium tires. He should.
He was on the mediums.
Yeah, and he's going for the mediums again to finish this race.
No, that's sure. Because he started on wets and not wets, intermediates. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
We haven't had a safety car this race.
No, only the VSC. But there's
Two
so
VSCs.
much. Yeah, but there's so much runoff here. You really have to try your best, as there's another spin of Lorenzo. Lorenzo really struggling in China.
Oh, he came on a bit curiously there.
Yeah, I happened to catch that. It wasn't the safest of rejoins on track I have seen, but luckily no one got damaged there, so...
I thought someone else spun.
No, it was Lorenzo again. He letting Jump 172 pass him.
I've jinxed both Lorenzo and Farad this race. I think I should just step down from commentary whether.
No, we need you, man. We need you. Don't step down.
Alright, I'm not here next week anyway, so...
Nexa still on the back of Yuri, but isn't able to put enough pressure on him to make a mistake. But at least he's saving up some ERS now, Nexa.
I think Lorenzo's another tire in the pits. Not been the race that he wants.
Yeah,
But they have
he
one
knows.
DNF this race in the Rochtig wind.
Vochtige windjes.
Thank you, I'll just go on a wind. All jumps got a penalty. How has he got a pet? Is it the top 15 who get points, or is it just top 10?
I believe it's only the top 10, as Yuri Vos now also catched up to the back of FAC Michael.
He was looking for it, he's a bit too far back. I did forget to mention FAC Machiel has been called by Yuri Vos and Michael to pit. Belladin's up to 4th. Does he have to pit again?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's able to take these tires to the end of the race, the medium tires.
Look, he's up in 5th, Nakasa, the artist.
Nexa, yeah, but still with Yuri Vos close behind. So I wonder if you were Yuri, you're on the back of him a couple of laps now. You want to overtake him, but you just can't. Would you try to undercut Nexa?
Oh wait, didn't Nakasa actually get past Yuri? Because last time I checked, Yuri was ahead of Nakasa.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
think we've missed an overtake.
You're right.
I was eating, so I didn't know, so... That's awkward.
Yeah, because Nexa doesn't. Yeah, Nexa doesn't have to go, so there's no point in undercutting anyone if they don't have to pit again.
Mercedes up in.
Yep, flexing, going for the soft tires.
Alpha Tauri's pin. Will Bellador... Oh, Conrad, sorry. Will he jump these or will he pit? He needs to pit.
Yeah,
And look who's caught up to Belladad. No,
it's
never mind.
Nexa.
Let's just put Nexa back into the race because he won't be far behind Flex.
Nexa is in a great position here.
This race has just got interesting.
It did. And Nexa on the hard tires, still a lot of life in them. They're only 10 laps old. And rival Sion on the soft tires, not that far behind. So.
Oh, Fairway's got another penalty. He ran wide at the final corner.
Yeah. So, I wonder if Rifle is gonna catch up to the back of Nexa. Does he have enough life left in these tires to overtake him and keep in front of him? Because they're fast now, but after 3-4 laps around this track, even with low fuel loads.
I got some good news. We got a battle. Sam and Jump 172 standing. We've just gone side by side. Final corner.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is well, at least we finally got an overtake.
Finally, and we have it on stream as well. So, ooh.
Contact a little bit.
Yeah, Sam contacted him a little bit, but and Jump really went wide there, over the grass. Luckily kept his car on track, but not what you want.
I think he was just letting him through because they made contact, so...
Yeah, well, if they made contact, that's the sporty thing to do.
The leader has to pit this lap. Here's me. Wait, when did he pit? Flex pitted. That's
Flex
awkward.
pitted, and it's Mike pitted a lap after that, I believe.
I didn't even realise they both pitted.
So the only one, or he must have the confidence to take his tires to the end of the race, who has to go in is Mart Win. He is on 14 lap old mediums. Not in the best of positions, so yeah, why not try and nurse these tires home? But
Oh, there's the yellow flag. Michael spun at the uphill, coming up uphill.
and jump overtook Sam there, but Sam going for the cutback side by side to the final corner. Please don't do that, as Daniel Gaming retired from the session and jump just cut
VSC.
the corner completely and lost a
Jeez, that
bit
was
of
so
his
close.
Whew.
How has Daniel lost it there?
I don't know, I don't see his car on the...
Unless he retired in the pits, but why is that a
middle.
VSC?
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know where he lost it.
I'm confused.
But
Please no one get a drive-through, I don't want to jinx anyone else anymore.
yeah, we've seen enough drive-thrus for today.
Oh, I thought there was then.
And we're gone. Oh, jump immediately on the back of Sam. But running massively
That's not
wide
going to
there.
go well. No, I've actually enjoyed doing the comms despite there's been not many battles.
Yeah, it was fairly good, especially seeing this is our first time together.
I've been pointing out some of the battles and you've been getting on board with them.
Yeah.
Quali, despite we have missed everyone else going quickest.
Yeah, I'm on board with rival Sion now, who's on the back of
Match out paired.
Who?
Michael, this is going to get interesting between the two racing points.
Yeah, they should come out fairly close together.
Michael had front wing damage from when he spun.
Oh, and rival Sion. Well, we've got 6 laps to go now. Rival Sion on the back of Nexa, coming up to the DRS zone. He's got a really good exit, and as it looks like Nexa doesn't have any ERS left. So here he goes, sliding in.
Looks like it's running out of fuel.
And that was an easy overtake. Easiest overtake I think we saw today.
I think Nexa just let him through because of his ERS. And then he might try and go for the move on the straight. He's had a terrible exit there. Not what he wants.
Yeah, but Rifle on the soft tires really got some good pace in them. So I thought maybe Nexa was gonna try and keep close, stay in his DRS. Has jumped now close to Sam as well.
The leaders are catching up to it. Second place is catching up to his teammate.
So Flex really enjoys these soft tires then.
I just saw them in that both Flex and Mike are not that far from each other.
Oh,
We could see lap shenanigans.
Jump even before the DRS could be enabled. He overtook Sam, but Sam really battling back. Oh.
Martin's gone off.
And he went really wide there, and he touched and front wing damage. He spun there.
Never go side by side in China for that last corner. Oh! Safety car?
Safety car for what? Oh,
Lorenzo's out.
Lorenzo again, yeah.
You want to know something? This battle up front is going to get super interesting. Right, the top two are pitting.
Flex went in.
I think neither pitted. No, we never. This is getting interesting. Third and fourth are pitting.
Yeah, Nexa really needs to. If everyone goes on the softs, I've been in the same situation. I was on the hards and didn't want to pit around China, and I just got eaten up at the restart.
Colin's up to third, because he hasn't pitted. Don't think he has to pit again. No, he doesn't.
No.
This is getting interesting. There's no way Mike can sail on those softs again. He saw second, third, fourth pit.
Yeah, is he going in now? No, he's
I
already
thought we
behind
can't
the
have a
safety
safety car the last 7. We've got 3 laps to go, 4 laps to go. But we can't have a safety car with this long to go.
Yeah, maybe they updated that. And I wonder when the safety cars are gonna go, because the gaps are quite big here. So if everyone needs to catch up, especially P12 and P13, Martin and Jump, I think we're gonna
This!
finish this race
Oh,
behind the safety car then.
I've never finished a race behind this SC. This is going to be last lap shenanigans.
Always
Because
around
if,
China.
well, I think Michael needs a bit. Because Flex, Colin, Rifle, and Nectar will have more pace than Mike.
I think so,
He's not
yeah.
in,
But Colin is there as well on 4 lap also.
but he's got a
Maybe
lot of penalties.
maybe he can hold up the bunch behind him.
Oh, I saw he's got 6 seconds. Ignore me. I thought he had more than that. This has just got really interesting.
It did. It did.
Oh, Martin's in front. That's not going to be good. I think this is the safety car's not going to come in till. So we got the hiccups.
Yeah, it's at the looks of it, we're just gonna finish it behind the safety car.
And I've never finished behind a safety car.
Yeah, same. But yeah, it's a first for everything.
Is it just me or was Ballard in the car now? He just got past shoulder. He said on my screen he did. I cannot believe what's happened. Lorenzo's fighting.
Yeah, Lorenzo really struggling around this track. We've seen him spin like 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 times.
He had a good quality, I think. Let me just double check where we started. He started. Never mind, he started 13th, ignore me. Colin has got him 7 positions.
Yeah,
Safety cars in this lap.
ooh, this is gonna be exciting. But Colin is on 5 lap old softs already, so
He has to pit.
yeah, I wouldn't pit anymore, but he definitely is gonna be struggling. As Farah picks up a 3-second time penalty behind the safety car.
I think that might be removed. He might have just might have been trying to avoid the car in front of him. It's gonna be so good to see when Mike goes. I'm just in a villa. No one's got a drive through. Ferry's got 9 seconds. Colin's got 6. You're with us. FAC Michael. Martin 072 and Jump 172 standing have all got penalties. You know what, I'm happy I've driven comms with you. Oh, Jump's got a penalty.
Oh, and here it's Mike Gomes, and he already created a gap with Flex, who was not paying really good attention. And there's a yellow flag again briefly, but nothing to see there.
Yeah, I think there's not going to be any DRS.
No, there isn't. Normally after a safety car, it's disabled for 3 laps. So
And there's only 2 laps to go.
yeah, and rival Cyan really close to Colin now after the restart, and Colin on his older soft tires really struggling. Oh, as a Red
That's
Bull.
a bit close to a Jump.
Oh, that was Jump just going out of the way.
I actually thought it was tired. What a race this has been. It's been more with the other things. But then, as soon as that safety car's come out, it's made it interesting. The Mercedes are getting close. This will be lap. Last lap. Can't say. Last lap with these two.
Yeah, well, you got what you asked for. You were praying for a late safety car, and you got it. And it all kicked off now. I mean, everyone bunched up together again. As Flex is going for the move now.
He Mike's defending the inside.
Yeah.
Remember, you cannot move twice under braking or trying to defend.
No, these guys Don't know if they are communicating together, but don't want to take too big of a
and
risk.
Nexa just got past Colin.
He did, and Colin really struggling on the exit of the corner there. I just haven't seen his still wiggle a bit.
Why is Master and Pit? It's the final lap.
It is the final lap.
Why has he pit?
And still for the top two, everything to fight for, but they have just been running away as Colin got overtaken by NRY now.
Oh, will Flex go for it? Not yet. They're getting really close.
Oh, look at this, Flex and its Mike.
What did I say? I think there'll be a battle for the first place between these two. These two are getting close.
And they are really, really close. I think it's gonna be a final try, all ERS out of Flex.
Oh,
on the final backstraight. Oh, jump.
How was he crashing? I think he's on. I'm allowed to say that. Oh, Flex.
And here we
go.
Really bad exit from its Mike, and Flex already passed him. Or is it just a tactic of Flex, and he misjudged DRS because there isn't any
It's going for it.
DRS.
You can't overtake in sector 2 though.
Oh.
This is going to be a photo finish.
Yeah, Flex really late on the brakes, side by side. It's the final corner, guys. Don't ram each other off. Yeah, great stuff. And it's Mike coming in first, Flex second, Rifle Sion third, Nexa fourth, Ryan fifth, Belada Colonel sixth, Yuri Vos seventh.
No, mate.
Well, he got jumped by Machiel,
yeah.
Colin.
What did that?
Yeah, great stuff. Colin 9th, Sam 10th, Ferret 11th, and Mark 12th.
I had to jinx it, didn't I? I said I want a late safety car. Look what got.
Yeah, but
we had a good battle with the Mercedes in the first and second.
We did. It was all in, yeah, as you said, last lap shenanigans. It all kicked off after the safety car.
I jinxed so many people today.
Don't do that again, please. Don't do that again.
I jinxed Ferret. I said he could. That safety, I would have put him back in the race as well.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have gotten that drive-through penalty during the virtual safety car, he would have been in a great position.
I just realised we had 3 drive-throughs. Ferret, Jump, I think, got a drive-through.
Well, here we are with the final standings. And congratulations to It's Mike, Flex, and Rifle Sion on the podium today. 1, 2, and 3. Not gonna run through everyone again,
so
because I already did that. But today's race, what are your final thoughts? And yeah, always nice for the guys that have been driving. Who has been your driver of the day today?
Can I say everyone?
You can, yeah, sure.
Everyone, because they all kept it clean the whole race, in my opinion. That late safety car could have messed you up, but I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it did. In the end, it was it all died off a bit in the middle, but in the end, your praise were heard, and yeah, everything kicked off again. So, in my opinion, it was an okay race, and yeah, I don't really have a driver of the day. I think all these guys did great today.
If I had to pick one, I would say it'll be between Mike and C-Mate. Drive an excellent race.
They did, especially the Ferrari who had a great race. But guys, thank you for watching today. I'm gonna end off the stream here. Hoping to see you next week again. From me and my colleague next to me. Thank you, and see you next week.
See ya. Sad you won't have me next week because